It's your friend Adrian here, and I'm super excited today because after receiving a lot of questions over my email and over the support, I decided to shoot a real quick new video to tell you more about one of our best resources that you can find in Mapify 360, and that is done for you email sequences that you can use to close prospects into customers. So I know a lot of you guys are still thinking about this and how you can put Mapify 360 for best use. Well, the first advice that I can give you is to use that done for you email sequence that you can find on my screen on the thank you page. After you purchase Mapify 360, you should have access to this page, and of course the very important step is to first get your spot reserved on the free workshop. Now this is going to go live on Monday 11 a.m. Eastern time, so make sure you also book that date so you can get live with us on a awesome training that we've prepared for you. But more about that later. Let's go down to the resources, and as you can see, depending on when you joined, you might already have looked over these resources or you might not. But if you haven't yet, so I really urge you to go to this page and download the where it is, the email marketing campaigns that are done for you. So these are a set of email swipes, and they're very well prepared to get customers from a cold customer into a warm prospect, and then into a you get cold leads into warm prospects, and then you turn them into your customers. So this is the email sequence that you must use in order to get to those results. So let's get started with the first swipe. I'm gonna skim through all of these email templates for you guys, but I'm not gonna read everything here. I'm just gonna explain it, and I'm just gonna walk you through the concept behind it. Because it's already there written, I don't have to read it for you on this video. I'm not a great reader in English anyway, so let's go on and let me explain you why this works so good and why this is a good solution to turn cold leads into hot prospects and then into recurring customers. So the first thing is that you have to establish contact. Just imagine it's the first time when you're reaching out to an email business to a business that you find using Mapify 360, and let's say you found out that his business is not claimed. You can start off by offering a service such as claiming their business, or if it's not optimized, you can also specify there and use the report to have the justification for that. So let's go ahead and read. I'm just going to read out the first email so we get into the sequence mind. So the subject line you should use is the one that we've crafted for you. This attracts attention real fast. Your GMB listing is not claimed. Or if you want, you can just change the GMB. If you think that's too technical, you can just switch your Google My Business. This stands from Google My Business. So you can say your Google My Business listing is not claimed, or your business is not claimed on Google Maps. I mean, you can shift this to a couple of new ideas, but you should keep this as the same angle. Okay, so we started by, hi there, I decided to get in touch with you after I run some tests involving local businesses in your area. So the first sentence from this email is not actually telling that you've been researching his business, but rather than you stumbled upon his business while you were doing research for other businesses, meaning their competition most likely. So your business stood up from the rest, but not in a good way. This is where you really attract attention, and you're telling them that, hey, your competition has scored better. So I don't want to waste too much of your time, so I won't dive into the specifics too much. Just know that your business is among the last few local businesses in your area without a claimed association with Google My Business listing. This is very unfortunate because Google My Business is already helping dozens of other local businesses in your area to get more clients, and you can vouch. I can vouch for that, as I have personally helped some of them to claim and optimize their Google My Business listing or Google My Business profile. I'll be happy to explain your Google My Business optimization principles if you are interested. In fact, I'm willing to bet that you are, and I'll be able to take your business to the next growth threshold using our well-established GMB listing service. If you decide to recover a gap between your business and your competition, get in touch with me and we will schedule a meeting at the earliest convenience. You can reach out to me by replying this email or by calling me on my private phone. This is where you actually you can give your phone, so you're not the one who's calling them, rather they the ones who's calling you back. And when a business is calling you back, it means this business really needs your help. So half a deal is already closed once you get your first call by the business you've been emailing to, or your first email, or your first reply on your email. But you can get the point right here. You've established connection. You've told him that you've already researched and you have some stats for him just to share. All he has to do is just reach back to you by email or by phone. Whatever they get back to you or not, there's a second email that comes right as the follow-up. So this email swipe is gonna be sent only if the client was not interested. I mean, you're going to use the second mail only and only if the customer has not yet replied to your email or has not yet called you. So we will skip this, but this is also really good, because in case the business has not responded to you in the first 48 hours, and also remember, leave a gap of 2 days. I mean, nobody's going to respond in the first hours. They might be family issues, it might be business related issues. People don't really reply instantly on email, so don't panic if you don't get a reply the first day. Leave it for 48 hours, and in case you don't get a reply at all, just use this swipe 2 as a second follow-up. And this is gonna really spike their curiosity, because you're gonna tell them that GMB listing theft is real. So people, if you're not claiming your business, somebody else may come in your place and claim it for you. And trust me, no business owner wants that to happen, because if that happens, it's going to be really hard for them to get their rightful business claimed by themselves. I mean, it's going to be a whole harder show if you are not claiming your business at the right time. Okay, so I'm not going to read all this email because I've left it on the screen for you to read it. And you can also download and read it yourself, and let me know in an email if you find these swipes good or bad. I'm really interested. I'm looking forward to create more good content that will help you users close more deals in less time. So this email, as we discussed, is something that you're gonna send only on the follow-up. And also we've think about everything, and we've prepared a version just in case your customer is going to respond you and you don't have to panic and not knowing what to send back. So what you want to send back is actually the swipe ahead of you right here, so you can welcome to the club, because they already replied, so you're just welcoming them into your business. And here is some of the stuff that you're going to be telling them. So hey, I'm glad that you realize the importance of claiming your Google My Business listing. So because you entered as in my client list, I took upon myself to send you a quick brief on the importance of optimizing your GMB listing. So here's 2 things that we do. First one is, if the user has not claimed the business, we're going to help him claim it. And most likely, if the business is already claimed, we're going to help them optimize it. Alright, sorry, I need a little water. It's going to be a longer video right now, but I hope you guys are going to enjoy it, because I'm sure that you're going to enjoy the webinar that is coming on Monday. We're still prepping for that. A lot of preparation are done in the background. I'm still talking with a special guest that I'm trying to bring on board. I'm sorry, but more about that later. Let's continue with our swipe dissection. So, okay, by now and we continue by telling them that by now you already know that claiming your GMB listing is only half of the job. Remember guys, if you find businesses that are unclaimed, once you claim them, it's going to be even easier to offer them optimization services that can help them get into the 3-pack of Google Maps. And for those out there who does not know yet what a Google 3-pack of the Google Snack Pack is, let me just do another search here. So wherever local niche I'm searching and putting the location for that, 99% of the time we're gonna get a 3-pack map as the front result of Google right below the ad. So this is the 3 map of Google Maps. This is the 3-pack, 1, 2, 3, because they got the 3 top businesses are ranking into this place. All right, so this makes very important for people to get there. Now with Mapify 360 you can identify the problems that these people are having that are somehow restricting them from getting into the 3-pack. Because if you click here at more places, what's gonna happen is that you're gonna see all the businesses that are in the Denver and electrician. You get 10 pages of these businesses that are really trying to get into the 3 spot. And you can see the 3-pack from here does not really have a big competition. This is a score of 3, a score of 3.9, so this can be easily outtaken with the right strategy in place. Alright, so let's get back to the swipes and continue with them. Once you got this step secured, it's time to tweak your GMB listing until you get to the best form possible for your particular business niche. Now here's a quick rundown with your ramification of optimization on your GMB listing. These are just some of the opportunities that a solid GMB listing will help you with. Your business will have an increased chance of showing up in Google's local pack, the 3-pack that I've just explained previously. Your business authority will receive a slight organic boost in Google's search rankings. Your business will be featured among the first Google Maps listing in search queries, just like we've shown right here. And your business has increased the chance of being featured inside the local finder. So there's a lot of opportunities that local businesses are missing for not being into the 3-pack of Google Maps, and you can be the one to get them there. And these are the email swipes that are going to help you sell this kind of services. And basically this is it. I mean, from 2-3 mails you should be able to close 1 client for this kind of services. But we think that you want to mix up, so in this swipe file we're going to receive more templates. So here's the second template, and you can have a different angle with this second template. And as you can see, there's also 2 to 3 emails here as well. So you get 3 emails. The first, contact them, and then the follow-up. And I'm sure that the next email after the follow-up is going to be just the closing part, where you're going to actually tell them how much you want to be paid for your service, and the delivery part, which is going to be on you because it's your client. But these email swipes is definitely going to help you close more from cold leads into hot prospects and into recurring customers for months to come. Okay, so I hope you really enjoyed this video where I've talked upon the email swipes that are included in your Mapify 360 account. I hope you already found some of the leads and add them to your campaign, because remember, on next Monday, so it's going to be just a few days from now. Let me just check it's Friday. Just 3 days from now, we're gonna have a awesome webinar coming up that we're gonna talk about 3-pack rankings, how to get them, how to outsource the work, and everything you need to know about ranking into the 3-pack of Google Maps is gonna be explained into the webinar training, where I really wish to be with you live on the call. And our special guest that's going to be invited, I'm going to email about this really soon, so make sure you also watch out for my emails on the following days. Alright, it's your good friend Adrian. I'm really thankful that you watched this video. I hope it was helpful for you, and if you have any more questions, feel free to email me back. And until Monday, when we're going to meet on the live webinar, I wish you the best of luck into find more and more prospects and turning them into your customers. Talk soon. Bye bye.